Alexa, play Brown Skin Girl by Beyonce.
Brown Skin Girl by Blue Ivy, St. John and others on Amazon Music.
She never dreams to ever be nobody wifey. Yeah, you like a villain cause you caught in a way. Tonight I'm walking away.
Huh.
Tonight
I might fall in love. Can't let no one come control me. She fighting but falling slowly. Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. I never trade you for anybody else. Period. Hi guys, my name is Sade, aka Devonna, aka De La Soul, and I'd like to welcome you back to my mother freaking channel. I like hopping right into it because it's already gonna be a long video. I'm about to be discussing my first topic. I have a lot of friends that I wanted to incorporate. I want to introduce you guys to in due time. It's all gonna come. I just want you guys to get a good idea of my standpoint and where I stand as like my subscribers on certain shit. My main point in this video is to talk about solutions, right? I want to talk about what can we do about colorism and what can we do moving forward about it. You get what I'm saying? Especially with people in my generation that are starting to have kids, that are having young kids between the ages of 0 to like 5 years old, where they're soaking up a lot of this information. I want the generations after us to not have to grow up, you know, with the shit that we had to deal with as colorism. Like, that shit has to trickle down to generations. Maybe for some of us, it's hard to get that stereotype out of our heads, but you can easily teach a child something totally different and they won't even know the dumb shit that we were taught. So today I will be smoking some 640 ganja. I mean, I don't know what else to tell y'all. Some Uptown weed. What is colorism? Let's go ahead and start there real quick and let's just build up from there, because some of y'all don't even know what the fuck colorism is. Y'all just think it's just like a social construct, but no bitch, that shit actually trickles over into jobs, into, you know, how people perceive us as a community. Prejudice based on skin tone for lighter skin over darker skin. Basically that favoritism for lighter skin tones as opposed to darker skin tones. So basically this idea that, you know, the lighter you are, let's say just in general, the better. The darker you are, let's say the less human you are. Just generally speaking. Colorism has actually been going on for a long time, y'all. For well over 100 years. This shit has been, for me, I feel like it's more of a post-slavery thing that's actually been affected by us post-slavery. But if you think about it, a lot of cultures actually practice colorism. People think that it's just people of color. People think that it's just black people that deal with colorism, but no, it's actually Asians that deal with it.
There's this like fetishization of light skin.
It was always black or white. You know, don't get too black.
Hispanics deal with it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
their parents will call me negro, which means black in Spanish.
And like if you talk to these Hispanic communities, you have mixed Latinos who are black and Latino, and they call them negro. They walk around calling them negro because that's what they call them. You know, with Hispanic people, they tell them, don't mix with darker skin tones, keep the skin tone light in the family. And I'm pretty sure they teach that all throughout cultures that are already lighter skinned, that, you know, try to distance themselves from darker skin because they know the disadvantage that dark-skinned people have in society. Asians, they love being pale, bitch. Asian people love being pale. They will put skin bleach on their skin that's already still bleaching. Asian people, they glorify white skin. They glorify it. They sell creams, and it's not even just, unfortunately, it's not even just there. In Africa, they have in Africa, specifically Nigeria, they have a very high sale of skin whitening cream. That just reminds me. Let me get to this bitch, Blac Chyna.
And now, back to this bitch that had a lot
for fucking selling skin bleaching cream. Blac Chyna, I'm coming for your neck, bitch. That's who's out there in Nigeria selling some Whitealicious to our sisters. You get what I'm saying? Our distant sisters. She was out here selling fucking skin bleaching cream, and she was promoting it. She had the opening party in Nigeria. Dumb bitch. But anyways, I just had to call that bitch out for that. So it's not just the African American community here in the United States that struggle with this. So basically this idea that white is right stemmed from, for me it stems from this European mental illness construct. Because just thinking that your race is like superior in all types of ways, just that mentality to me is like a form of psychosis, because you're stuck in this reality that's not real. So I do feel like believing, like being a racist or being a colorist is a form of mental illness, basically. If you believe that your skin tone makes you better, Danny Lee, I'm gonna call your ass out, bitch. If you think that your skin tone makes you better than other women just because of your skin tone, because you get all this damn validation from dumb men, you know, I feel like that's fucked up. I feel like that's a mental illness. So boom. This has a really big effect on our community, specifically the black community when I say our, because it's divided us even more than what we thought. I'll talk about my story. Of course, I'm 22 years old. I had to deal with colorism growing up as a kid. Majority of dark-skinned girls that I talk to, some of them, they don't even have to tell me. I feel like we've all, or majority of us, have gone through colorism, especially at a young age. I went to an all-white elementary school. It's probably about 4 or 5 kids there. And I just remember I was one of the darkest kids there. Like, I was beautiful, honey. I will show you a picture. I was a beautiful, dark-skinned young girl. I remember just being a little insecure about myself as a kid. At one point, wonder what would I look like if I was light-skinned or things like that. But it's just the fact that that shit has to change for the next generation. Girls that are that age when I was going through it shouldn't have to be going through that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, they should understand that they are beautiful. They should already know that the blacker the berry, the beautiful. I mean, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, honey. And then we have to work with the men. You get what I'm saying? So that also brings me to my next point.
Look at your daughter and look at my daughter. And look at our baby mamas. Your baby mama black. My baby mama strapped, light skin, cute as shit.
Dumb bitch. The men. And that just broke my heart, because it's like, as a dark-skinned girl, it's like, bruh, like, come on now, like, how far low do you have to think about yourself in order to, you know, think of, like, want that, you know? So colorism has to be talked about. You get what I'm saying? I'm really about to dig deep into this, because a lot of people actually don't like talking about this. People just like to brush it under the rug and just think, okay, let's just keep it going. But no, like, this has to be something that we constantly talk about, because we have women, light-skinned and dark-skinned, going through this on a daily basis. Oh, you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. Don't let me hear that shit, bitch. And people don't understand that light-skinned girls go through it as well. Light-skinned women, light-skinned men, however you want to call it. Let's think about it for a second. There's stereotypes already set on us, alright? Let's talk about it. Dark-skinned girls, they're ratchet, they're ghetto, they're dumb, or, you know, they're more muscular or manly, or, you know, all the stereotypes that go with the dark-skinned girls. The light-skinned girls, oh, they're dainty, they're smarter, they have better hair, or they have beautiful, you know, just the shit that goes with the lighter-skinned girls, right?